tomorrow. Is this a threat? You better believe it. Just saw Inside Out 2. 0 out of 10. No Ryan Gosling emotion. I watched The Incredibles for the plot. The 5 stages of pooping. These images tell a story, and I hate it. Every other Avenger, when there's an emergency, but it's not their movie. Pumbaa was the first Disney character to fart on screen, sacrifices his own victory to help another car finish the race. Also McQueen uses another car as a jump pad. When you hit puberty 4 years before your friends, but 20 years later, who was your worst? Hear me out. I would do anything to lick his Cheeto dust covered fingers. Shut my door when you leave. They didn't shut it. I haven't laughed so hard in forever. Me showing my cat a bug so it will eat it when you're trying to figure out how this kid puts his shirt on. Thanos doubling all the resources in the universe. Thanos snapping half the population. Just came up with like an evil, messed up Ratatouille who pulls your hair to make you be rude and mean, like Remy's Wario. Me after I've gotten love, food, and attention. I can finally sleep in peace. Disney artists drawing mums. Thicker. My immune system against deadly viruses versus my immune system against literal grass and trees. I appreciate that's drastically harder than making a correct cake. This is a goddamn feat of culinary engineering. Pentagon, hexagon, octagon, his wife gone. That's too expensive. I have a friend that can do it for less. The movie, Finding Nemo, the cameraman, nearly killed me, but the work is done. Mother of God. How tall is Goofy? 8'2". I will never forget the time Phineas got a goddamn cheeseburger next to a cow. Moo. Are you satisfied with your balloon? I am satisfied with my balloon. Disney fans and anything Mickey shaped, when the fish start to look a little too comfortable in their tank. Yeah, but then he realizes Jack is trying to kill a raccoon. During production, Owen Wilson had to endure 12 hours of makeup and prosthetics a day to play Lightning McQueen in the Cars trilogy. When you finally get that piece of popcorn out of your back tooth, I like being invited to things. I don't necessarily like going, but I like being invited. Before, using Head and Shoulders, and after, when you let the old lady in, and when you don't, we're all screwed. Do it yourself. Groot Halloween costume. Nailed it. Remember Tarzan is the first person to actually return to Monkey. This woman almost died because of an apple. This is why I always choose pizza. Pizza won't kill you. Disney mums versus Pixar mums. Remember when Hercules made himself a girlfriend out of clay, and the first thing she did after getting free will was dump him? No one, not a soul. Disney princesses. I've been controlling animals since I was 6. These two should have their own movie. Me does something embarrassing. My brain. A new core memory. You're not the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure. You're a child's plaything. You're a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell. Disney theme park. Disney movie. Disney hidden adult references in movies. Disney staff. Disney's legal team. Me. Seriously? Why is Lemary attracted to her? Me. Oh. The look of disappointment on Bella's face when her 10-foot tall pitbull turned into some guy. She's not interested in you. She's just being nice. Just realized the fact Mike Wazowski technically has 6 wives. Mike is one lucky man. 6 people to please? Definitely not lucky. A horror version of Monsters Inc., where the world has been powered by children's laughs all along, and then they discover that children's screams are twice as powerful. Disney had no business making characters this fine. Why would you say this? Chris Hemsworth's wife has banned him from bringing any more of Thor's hammers home. That's not what heroes do. Disney in a few years' time, live action planes. The lions roar in The Lion King are not actually lion roars. Tiger roars were used for some of the effect, because real lions' roars aren't as powerful, and the other roars were made by Frank Welker using a trash can. Lion roars are not as powerful as some guy named Frank with a trash can. I knew Miss Elastigirl was too gorgeous to be straight. Why are you like this? She's happily married with a loving and supporting husband and has 3 kids. Ladies, is it gay to smile at another woman? That's not even a woman. That's a little girl. Is this really the hill you want to die on? And so, Dr. Baloo finds himself leaping from life to life, hoping each time that his next leap will be the leap home. Really? Tears? They're not for him. I'm about to make them a super suit. No way, it's her. It's Edna. I'm tired of you fake Ratatouille fans thinking the rat's name is Ratatouille. For the last time, his name isn't Ratatouille. It's Ratatouille's monster. Incredibles 2 is 4 hours long. Be there in some pajamas with a blanket. Daily reminder that Gizmodo is a piece of poop website that doesn't let people enjoy anything. Incredibles 2 Elastigirl deserves a better husband than Bob. Gizmodo author, through gnashing teeth and tears. I'd treat her right. I can't believe they're selling boxes of their dust. Have some respect for the dead. We know, Tom. We know. If I were Spider-Man, I would have been the coolest kid at school. There's no way I would have kept it a secret. Spider-Man does whatever Doofenshmirtz is translated to fool in pain. Therapist. So tell me why you can't sleep at night. Guy. Does Mike Wazowski blink or wink? Therapist. Holy damn. Elon Musk confirms you will be able to personalize Tesla Cybertrucks with custom wraps. Which way do you cut a sandwich? I like the middle. One of the best dad jokes in Disney history. His eyes were intense and focused. I've never seen such eyes. Oh, shall I leave you in the blackboard alone for a moment? Marvel's freezing kink needs to be stopped. Realize that Venom has the exact same plot as Ratatouille, and now I can't think about anything else. Winnie the Pooh is being made into R-rated horror films. Yes, really. This is why I love the public domain. This relationship would never get freaky, because if she pulled his hair in bed, he's just gonna make a lasagna on her butt. That sounds freaky to me. Nice of Disney to add a beer holder on their backpacks. My favorite character from Lilo and Stitch was Reuben, because he was just like Stitch, just fatter and lazier, and all he did was make sandwiches. I think we can all agree Disney grandmas are bomb, the truest Disney princess. In The Incredibles, Frozone isn't using a pet name in the line, "Honey, where is my supersuit?" It's his wife's first name. Say hello to Honey for me. This line is so underrated. Leaving the door open is the worst thing any employee could do because, it could let in a draft. Disney/Pixar. So we need a design for our male character. Everyone at the studio, every time. We got it, chief. When Pinocchio has been listing off conspiracy theories and his nose hasn't moved at all. This is an award-winning studio. Andy leaves room. The toys. Nuclear bunker turned into R2-D2 by mystery street artist. Friend, stop quoting Disney all the time. You know we don't get it. Me. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Disney's The Lion King was made by their B team of animators. They expected Pocahontas to be the bigger hit and had their A team work on that movie instead. Nobody. Public high school teachers. Sir Isaac Newton was only 23 when he discovered the law of gravity. Moana was only 2 when the ocean chose her to restore the heart of Te-Fiti. Once you start viewing it as a mustache, there's no going back. Yeah, Dad, wake up and smell the plague. You're a prince and you're going to marry a princess? Now, Father, you're living in the past. This is the 14th century. You're happily ever after. This is my happily ever after. I wanted to show my newborn daughter Toy Story themed nursery that I built. Hey, look, I returned the cart. It only took me like, 10 seconds? 11 tops. I've created the live action Disney movie spectrum. Real animal. Live action character that keeps a decent balance between realistic and cartoony. Oh god, oh no. Gen Z and Gen X. Stop adding lol to every sentence. Millennials. Lol. I had to do it. Hey Pooh, how are you? They Cocomeloned my eyes. Don't you hate it when you go for a swim with a pretty girl and when you get out of the water, your nipples have washed away? Hate it. Happens all the time. When someone you don't know calls you by your nickname. Snow White and the evil queen who is jealous of her looks. Sorry, I'm a bit confused. Just imagine for a second if these two switched theme songs. Netflix removes password sharing. Me. Turn into a pirate. Oh no, I have to find this woman and I don't know her name. Well, sir, if you describe what she looked like, I can send out some of our men and, I have to go look at every single woman's in this kingdom's feet. Coolest villains ever. Are we forgetting Ursula? How does all that hair end up in this braid when that one person you don't like without a reason ends up giving you a valid reason to dislike them? Oh yeah, it's all coming together. The scene in Toy Story was filmed in this portion of the sky over 25 years ago. I can't give you my heart because it's frozen. Why are you walking so fast? Me. This hot air balloon was modeled to look like the house from Up. It's adorable. Adventure is out there. Hey bro, look, some iron. Oh nice. Meanwhile in the Cars universe. Hey Mater, look, some human skin. Oh, nice. Well, I do like ducklings. Yay! That moment when the really sarcastic friend is alone with the really enthusiastic friend. That grandma took none of the BS. Team Grandma. I should have prayed to the ancestors for luck. How lucky can they be? They're dead. I shouldn't have found this as funny as I do. Bella and Beast's child. Cavity Sam from the board game Operation is likely alive in the Toy Story universe and lives a life of never-ending suffering. In Wish, this man's wish was misinterpreted. I wonder what he wished for. A big cock. The most important thing everyone should know about Inside Out is that the dad is still so hot. Would totally watch a movie just about Korg trucking through the galaxy, randomly helping people out with his combat skills, while generally being a chill dude. Magic carpet that gets you to the girl. So in 2015, 2018, and 2021. Summary of every Star-Lord movie. Mummy issues, daddy issues, father-in-law issues. The actual stuffed animals that belonged to the real-life Christopher Robin and inspired Winnie the Pooh. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I remember that game. It was so fun. There's a Glock in my boot. Peter Dinklage having to act alongside a small cardboard version of Thor. Groot and Rocket. I Run to Rabbit So Fast and Tigger, just two very different types of living toy movies out on the same day. Child's Play remake set to open against Toy Story 4. No one can stop me when I have the infinite... Yeah, about that. When my computer decides to deny me access because of admin restrictions. I own you. Next time, baby. See you in a minute. Spider-Man will return. No Disney Plus in the UK till April. Feels bad, man. Should have won the Revolutionary War, bro. Damn, man. Frozen was so realistic that you can even see the reflection in the character's eyes. Me, logging onto Disney Plus every night. I would like to see the baby. Aladdin taught me that good things happen to those who do the deed. When it's your turn in the checkout counter, but your mum hasn't come back yet. Ancient civilizations, whenever they get a natural disaster from the gods, just sacrifice a kid. Fast food and TV commercials versus in real life. I'll get a little buzzed, but I'm definitely not going to infinity and beyond. 38 beers later, I want to do something for her. You could set her free, you a-hole. Proof that cats don't always land on their feet. What are your intentions with my daughter? Me? Frozone found his super suit. Looks even better. An important achievement in Zootopia. I'm missing the joke. Are you drunk? What? Just a little buzz. Supervisors of the solar system. Oh, so that's the reason it went from 5 degrees to 70 in 2 days. Cinderella before the nose job. Why was there leather and fur products in Zootopia? Who was getting skinned? The aura of this character from Disney's Soul makes me so happy. I don't know why. In The Incredibles, none of the villains have any superpowers. Bon Voyage and Syndrome are examples of this. It's only a matter of time. Live action remakes, they're coming for every movie. Cars 4 looks epic. Bruh, what is this? Cuphead. Disney made Monstro even more terrifying. Life goals, travel to all the Disney parks around the world. First daughters in the family. No, that's impossible because that would make you 8,800 years old. Yes. Oh, well, hey, looking good. Tiny warthog cooling off in a tiny mud puddle. I was watching Pixar's Soul with my 5-year-old nephew, and when they got to the part with the unborn souls in the Great Before, he said, I remember that place. All the adults just gasped and said, what? And he said, yeah, they showed it in the trailer. I really love this picture of Kristoff because it looks like he's just 200% done with everything, and at the same time, he's totally breaking the fourth wall. Every conversation with my mother ever. Wait a minute, you left Jack alone? Yes, mom, I'm completely stupid. The Blu-ray of Cinderella, right, has been so scrubbed of grain that they've actually destroyed the line work in some scenes. They must have the most ridiculous deed ever. Most incredible deed ever. I work alone. Well, I think you need to be more flexible. Are you doing anything later? Wasn't this their first time meeting? Brother, you don't have to finish drawing the meme for people to get it. Me. Writing tip. If you push buttons on a keyboard, letters will appear on the screen, and with that power, you can do anything. I think it was cruel to give Lightning McQueen a foot fetish, as he lives in a world where all feet are wheels. He has nothing. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you, I think. Loki, the god of being polite. I beg your pardon. I'm terribly sorry. I don't mean to impose. Now, if you'll excuse me. This is Updog. Stop asking. Disney, we want to make a movie about a fruit family. The mum would be a pet. Pixar, I got you, fam. First day as a pilot. Control tower, what are your coordinates? Me, I'm by a cloud that looks like a lion. Control tower, can you be more specific? Simba. In Pixar's Up, Carl and Ellie break into their Paradise Falls saving jar in order to pay for Carl's hospital bill. This is actually a clever reference to the fact that the American healthcare system is literal garbage. Disney movies when I was a kid versus Disney remakes. Thanos snaps. Toys starts disappearing. Kids who grew up watching Toy Story. I knew it. My girlfriend's family always does a group costume, and this year they did The Incredibles and asked me to be Jack, and it's terrifying. There's nothing about this picture that I don't like. Why is Peter Pan always flying? He never lands. I love this joke because it never gets old. It has a nice hook. That doesn't make sense. I'm lost, boys. In Wish, the villain is a bad guy because he refuses to grant everyone's wishes, but that's actually reasonable. Do you know how much chaos there would be if everyone got their wish? 18 years ago today, the Lilo and Stitch and Recess crossover premiered. The episodes marked the last appearance of the Recess gang to date. This implies that Stitch was responsible for their deaths. It never occurred to me that Disney's Hercules chose gospel as its music style because it's a movie about a god. I feel so stupid. They're going to make him do this until he's 90. You either die a hero or live long enough to become a villain. I'll do both. Getting the call every parent dreads on the goofy phone. Aladdin could have just handed the lamp to Jasmine and they would have gained an extra 3 wishes. Aladdin, I can show you the world, okay? Let's just fly around the city we live in though. Do you think Helen is truly this thick? Or has she morphed herself this way? Both. The future in Meet the Robinsons takes place in 2037, 13 years from the current year. That means that Wilbur Robinson is already born or will be born sometime this year. That means Wilbur grew up watching Skibidi Toilet. Ah, that actually hurts. WALL-E functioned autonomously for over 800 years. Evie was locked down remotely and had no replacement parts. I didn't notice Wade's face when the guy said that he looked so annoyed. I just have to say that you speak so well and clever. CGI mixed with hand-drawn animation versus just better CGI mixed with hand-drawn animation. Pixar designer laying pencil down. There we go. Let's see those 34 artists try to corrupt a stringy sock Muppet-looking creature. I don't want to know anything else about this. You know, probably my favorite part of the movie Hercules, besides all the horridly inaccurate mythology and fun gospel music, is that Hercules was already super strong and didn't need to work out. Phil just made him work out for the hero aesthetic. Skinny arms don't cut it, kid. Only big arms will get you an action figure. Nemo never existed. Marley truly lost his wife. He made up Nemo after all the eggs were destroyed as a way to cope with his tragic loss of his family before meeting Dory. The name Nemo translates to no one in Latin, which means the title of the movie could be called Finding No One. Beast, you must live with me in this castle for the rest of your days. The food is free? Yes, but I don't have to pay rent? I think you're missing the point. And there's a library? Sign me the hell up, roomie. Please leave. Do you think the monsters from Monsters Inc. have had to start using internet memes to make kids laugh? Sully, here comes the boy. Mike comes in on a unicycle. Oh shoot, what up? Mike from behind door. Zoom in on his nose. Okay. Look at Mike's finger. Okay. I'm just gonna skip it and go right to the bottom right because it's always there. You are amazing. Thank you. You are too. Disney fan theory. Dopey from Snow White is Geppetto from Pinocchio. Is it Geppetto? Someone said, a lot of people said it isn't, I don't even know how you say it. Okay, I'm sorry. They have similar features. The theory is that they were originally 6 dwarfs and they found an abandoned baby. That's why Dopey never spoke. Eventually, he grew bigger and then moved to Italy, where he had trouble making friends due to his secluded upbringing and sought solitude and comfort in making clocks and toys. If you think about it, Ursula was actually really nice because she only promised Ariel legs, and she gave her really nice legs that matched her body type and skin color, when she could have just easily given her goat's legs. Ladies don't start fights, but they can finish them. That is a cat with a hair bow. How is that relevant to the caption? It is relevant. Imbo must be kind. Beefy and stupid. Only kind and beefy? That's just a hunk. Only beefy and stupid? That's just a jock. Only kind and stupid? That's a decent man.